As you begin to read the opening scenes of a play by Shakespeare, you may notice occasional unfamiliar words. Some are unfamiliar simply because we no longer use them. In the opening scenes of Timon of Athens, for example, you will find the words untirable, i.e. tireless, continuate, i.e. lasting, anon, i.e. soon, unclue, i.e. ruin, and hungerly, i.e. hungrily. Words of this kind are explained in notes to the text and will become familiar the more of Shakespeare's plays you read. In Timon of Athens, as in all of Shakespeare's writing, more problematic are the words that we still use, but that we use with a different meaning. In the opening scenes of Timon of Athens, for example, the word happy has the meaning of fortunate. Record is used where we would say witness. Breathed is used where we would say animated, inspired. Meat where we would say food, and harness where we would say armor. Such words will be explained in the notes to the text, but they too will become familiar as you continue to read Shakespeare's language. Some words are strange, not because of the static introduced by changes in language over the past centuries, but because these are words that Shakespeare is using to build a dramatic world. Timon is, as its title declares, of Athens, which is the setting for most of the play. For us, Athens is the cradle of democracy. In the play, however, Athens does not function as a unified social entity, and it seems anything but ideally democratic in the profound divisions that separate its classes. At the top of Athens' social order are its aristocratic lords and senators, and economic and political elite of happy, i.e. fortunate men, whose lives are filled not only with luxury but also with ceremony and masks, through which the elite elaborately gratulate each other. Their style of life is built on the labor of a servant class which has no social standing. To the elite, a servant is no more than a lord's creature, one which holds a trencher. Finally, beneath the servants come the dispossessed, represented in Timon of Athens by the cynic philosopher Epaminondas, who is usually addressed as dog by the elite. He, in turn, thinks no better of them. He accuses them of making traffic, i.e. trade, commerce, business, their god, and refers to their ceremony as the serving of becks and jutting out of bums. Craving no pelf, he prefers instead a little oil and root. These unusual words and others that build the play's dramatic world will be explained in notes to the self.